This is Dean Butterworth from the band Good Charlotte. You know, I've played other Drumheads, and I don't need to mention the other companies, but, you know, and I always found that I had trouble keeping a shell, be it the, you know, the snare or the racks or the floors, in tune. And the one thing that I love about, and that I heard that, you know, after Peter sent me the stuff out initially, was I couldn't believe, like, I'd have like the rack toms on, you know, the heads on for a week or something, you know, and they would never go out of tune. The collar, I just love the way the collar is, you know, some drum companies, you know, the glue, it just doesn't keep stuff tight, and it gets pitchy, things just get weird. Anyway, I just love the consistency of Evans, and from that, you know, from that first set of heads that I put on my kit until now, you know, I've been in heaven. And I'm playing the Hazy 300 on the bottom of my snare, and the Power Center reverse dot on the top of my snare, very durable. On the toms, I'm using a 12, 13, 16, 2 racks on the floor, and I'm using the G2 clears right now on the top. And on the bottom, I'm using the black resonance thin head. I like the combo, getting a really good tone out of the drums. And I'm using the EQ3 on the front, black on the front of my my kick drum, and I'm using the EMAD single ply on the beater side. And I got to tell you that, you know, I always say this, that Evans drum heads are the best heads on the planet. You know, I'm always looking to find different things. This is what I used. What I just listed is what I like to use. What I like to use on the road with the band that I'm working with currently, and I might switch it up in the studio. It depends what I'm working on. If I'm working on some lighter stuff with brushes or with rods, you know, not necessarily with sticks on everything, I might use a thinner, you know, like single ply, like G1s on the toms, coated. I like that sound, you know. I worked on a record with an amazing artist from Australia by the name of Missy Higgins, and I did a lot of brush stuff on that record, kind of groove oriented, and that really with G1 coated on the snare. So I'll mix it up. It just depends, because I'm always doing studio work and live stuff. So I use them in the studio. I've used them on lots of records. Here's a few things that I've worked on that you may or may not know. One is the new Good Charlotte record, Good Morning Revival. A band called The Used. They just put a record out. I played on that entire record using Evans, Morrissey, Nancy Sinatra, Ben Harper, worked on a lot of records with him, and a band called Goldfinger, Buck Cherry, you might have heard of Buck Cherry, John Lee Hooker, blues legend, and the list goes on. Anyway, like I said, you know, if you're playing drums and you're as about drumming as I am about drumming, then there's only one product to play, and it's Evans. Evans. Evans, Evans, Evans. Go get some Evans. You need them. Your drums aren't going to sound good unless you have Evans on them. Peace. Have a good day.